Client acquisition 2.0, going beyond referrals to build your dream firm for entrepreneurial accountants, but of course presented by Dream Firms and yours truly. So this is regardless if you are a startup, you've acquired a firm, you're an established legacy style firm. My slideshow wants to work. It's slow today. Okay, you're migrating to an advisory model or a combination of these. The client acquisition 2.0 framework can be directly applied to your situation. In just the last year, we have successfully leveraged this exact system to pivot 463 accounting firms to achieve record profits, and they are no better and no different than you are. Like this, Ine Jackson, $150,000 of advisory services in less than 8 weeks. $0 to $100,000 in 10 months for complete startup. And then we also have Tom Pellegrino, $100,000 in 4 weeks to his accounting firm, more of that legacy style firm, got that bigger base of clients, but tremendous progress. And he's been doing even better than that recently. First, let's analyze the old accounting firm growth strategy. This is what 99% of firms do to accidentally grow and why it prevents them from intentionally building their dream firm. When you rely primarily on referrals, you have little to no control over the growth of your firm. Traditional advice, the old way, says referrals will get you to where you want to be, but you know that there is a huge problem with this. You have little to no control over the growth of your firm. This slideshow is so delayed in its response. It is absolutely crazy. Okay, thank you. The old way requires you to wait your turn, waiting decades, if ever, in order to have enough lead flow via referrals to get to where you want financially. Referrals come in randomly and sporadically, and they primarily come in during your busy season when you are the least prepared to deal with them. You find yourself taking on referrals that are of questionable quality, like this. I love this grandma meme, because you have to protect the relationships of your existing clients, even if those clients themselves are less than ideal. Plus, you can't reasonably predict when your next opportunity is. And load the next slide. This is ridiculous. Plus, you can't reasonably predict when your next opportunity is, so you find yourself saying yes to things your gut is screaming at you to say. No, run away. This has scope creep and profitability issues written all over it. Many of you realize this problem and decided to do something about it. Maybe you tried writing an ebook, posting more on social media, sending cold emails, attending BNI or the chambers, watching this guru, creating a referral program, updating your website, joining the newest social media platform, building a funnel, lowering/raising your prices, using chatbots, sponsoring an event, posting more on social media, creating a free downloader giveaway, buying a course, running Facebook ads, sending direct messages, getting this certification, writing a blog, sending direct email, creating a course/info product, starting a Facebook group, hiring a VA, defining your ideal client, cold calling, writing a blog, AI, building strategic alliances, building a funnel, all of these different various things, learning advisory services, rebranding, SMS text messaging marketing. So many different opportunities out there to grow your firm. Or maybe you're stuck since there are so many choices and you don't know where to start. If you tried something, believing some huge promises, and it fell flat, it is not your fault. All those tactics might have made sense if they served a larger purpose and overarching strategy. You were missing a key ingredient that prevented you from getting the results that you want. When you have this one thing, everything changes. So are you ready to embrace being proactive about acquiring your dream clients and stop doing things the old way, requiring you to wait years and years, sometimes decades and decades to get to where you want to be? because your dream clients are tired of waiting for you. It's time for you to create your dream firm hyper efficiently through Client Acquisition 2.0. Client Acquisition 2.0 is made up of 2 simple steps that any firm can easily adopt immediately to win back your time while securing the business of the dream clients that you want. Step 1 is dream client identification. Trying to be patient. Caffeine's not helping. Okay, the question is, who do you want to work with? 99% of the time, the answer is poorly defined, if it's defined at all by accounting firm owners. And here are some of the more common responses that I hear. Small businesses, people who value what I do, high-paying clients, professional services, 1 million and up businesses / rich people, lawyers, dentists, architects, engineers, and small businesses, not price shoppers, and certainly no free info seekers. And it's important to know what you don't want, but at the same time, maybe we can be a little bit more specific than these things. This is crazy. Okay. Occasionally, accounting firm owners will reference a niche, but they rarely have deployed any resources to establishing a presence in that niche. So no one knows they are the go-to expert in that niche. Would you be listening to this right now if I did not work specifically in your industry, the accounting industry, where your peers, my clients, are getting the results you want, or that I ran and sold my own accounting firm, adding 6 figures of new non-referral growth to it each year? Would you be listening to this right now if I said I work with all small businesses and not just entrepreneurial accountants? The answer is probably not. It's not that we wouldn't work together if I were a generalist who targets anyone and everyone. It's just that the odds that we would work together would go down because I would be less relevant to you and your situation. So the odds that you'd work with me, they go down. If you are less relevant, you have to spend more time and more money to attract any type of client to you, let alone your dream clients. Understanding the who your dream client unlocks client acquisition is the key to unlocking Client Acquisition 2.0 to build your dream firm. Once you define your dream client in detail, you can then become a beacon for those people to find you. And once they find you, more on how this happens in just a minute, you are prepared to offer them what they want to buy. This is specialty advice, right? It's specialized. It's advice. Therefore, that's what they want to buy. They don't want to buy generalist advice. Generalist advice is everywhere. They want specialized advice. That's fundamentally what people want to buy right now. And we're just going to be patient with okay. Defining your dream client gives you the target and gives you the path forward, what to do in what order, AKA clarity. This is the clarity that you are looking for. You can't hit something if you don't know what you are aiming for. After defining your dream client, there's one thing our clients focus relentlessly on, and it's the final step of Client Acquisition 2.0. It's the only way for you to grow your firm hyper efficiently through the acquisition of your dream clients. Step 2, building systems to attract your dream clients. Systems generate results without requiring your direct time. Put this on my epitaph. Like this is the key. This is the success that you need, is you need to stay focused on this at all times. Systems are the only way to build a business that frees you instead of traps you. If you feel trapped, overwhelmed, or are the bottleneck, this is the only way out. We define a system as a repeatable process that delivers predictable results where you achieve maximum leverage. Every system has 3 parts, and I suggest you take notes on this and the next part, because again, this is the only way to build a business that frees you instead of traps you. Here are the 3 parts of every system. Number 1, process. How do we get from point A to point B as quickly as possible without sacrificing quality along the way? Number 2, people. If necessary, automate before you delegate. If necessary, who is responsible for implementing, monitoring, or maintaining this system. This is how the owner, that's you, stop doing low-level tasks, fulfillment, the bookkeeping, the data entry, the actual tax returns, and focus on higher-level money-making activities. Number 3, what helps with the heavy lifting? What are the tools or technology that allows us to do more without more effort? You want to try and build a house without modern day power tools? I don't think so. You want to try and complete a tax return without Drake or any of the other softwares out there? I don't think so, right? So we want to have the right tools for the right job. When you have people, processes, and tools working together to deliver to you a predictable result, you have a well-defined system. Now, the quite literal million-dollar question is, and I mean this literally, what marketing systems do you have in place that attract your dream clients to you? Referrals are one type of marketing system, and they are an incredibly powerful system. People think I don't like referrals. That's crazy. They're powerful. They're amazing. I love this system, and it can be dialed in even more, but it's still only one system. And one marketing system alone is not enough to reach your growth goals. In order to consistently get book calls from your dream clients, you need multiple systems running simultaneously that do not require your direct time, but give you the results you want. Which systems do I need, Tyler? I'm sorry, we don't practice marketing malpractice here. It'd be the equivalent of asking your doctor, it's like, my heart hurts, what's the medication I should take? You'd be like, we need to maybe understand things a little bit here. Your dream client profile will tell you which marketing systems are the most important, because the way you attract a construction company is fundamentally different from how you attract a medical practice. Everything, I mean, everything improves when you focus on building systems that allow your dream clients to find you and want to invest a premium amount into your services. Marketing is more efficient. Higher quality leads with less cost. Sales are more profitable when you sell at a higher price and easier to make, higher dollar amount per engagement. Fulfillment is streamlined. In other words, more profit per client because you only have to train your staff on a singular industry, or at least an umbrella industry. And of course, referrals are more of a higher quality because they're all coming from essentially the same source. They're consistent, and ultimately that system gets a lot better when you have your dream client profile defined. And that is what Client Acquisition 2.0 is all about. It's about trying to get to the next part of the slide here. Just waiting for my software to go. Okay. It's about being proactive beyond delivering incredibly valuable services. It's about being proactive about creating the systems that attract and win the business of your dream clients, the clients who appreciate the true value of your incredibly awesome services and are excited to invest in them at a premium level. Now, let me ask you a question. Okay. And I really want you to think and meditate on this before you provide a response. Okay. Would you rather take option A, you'll know what option A is as soon as I know what option A is, and the slide decides to move forward here. It's a little slow today. Appreciate your patience. Spend 40 hours a week studying marketing and figuring out what works for 5+ years of your life while investing hundreds of thousands of dollars, as I did with my accounting firm, my marketing agency for accountants, and with my private coaching clients, who are also, of course, entrepreneurial accountants. Or would you rather take option B, create your dream firm in record time, where I literally give you these cutting-edge, pre-built, vetted online client acquisition systems so you can finally go beyond referrals and grow your firm on demand with hyper-profitable clients? If you chose option A, hundreds of thousands of dollars, 40 hours a week for 5+ years, honestly, please hop off right now, because you have to get started on that path or you'll never get to your dream firm. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the best of luck. Get on top of that right now. If you chose option B, to work directly with our team, you prioritize efficiency. And that's one of the qualities I need to see from my prospective dream clients in order to invite you into what is known as our Create Your Dream Firm program. Okay. Now, the Create Your Dream Firm program is all about giving you the systems to repeatedly add over $100,000 a year to your accounting firm in just 12 weeks without wondering how to get your next dream client ever again. So listen up, because this is the chance you've been looking for, and it is right in front of you. You want the most efficient path, the process, right? Point A to point B to your dream firm. So that's what I'm going to make sure you have. Not this, not all this complicated tactics, throwing things all over, abandoning them quickly. No, not this. That is inefficient. It's the opposite of what you want. You're going to get step-by-step guidance to grow your firm hyper efficiently. Literally a checklist to creating your dream firm. We have that. That's what you get as a part of the program. And maybe you're like Cindy, who's worked with other business coaches, been in other programs, had several business coaches through the years, but he is the first to have a complete process I didn't have to figure out how to implement. Not just theory, proven, tactical, step-by-step guidance to make sure everything is 100% taken care of. So not only are you going to have the step-by-step process to crushing your growth goals by acquiring your dream clients with our cutting-edge online video training materials, checklists, walkthroughs, guides, templates, scripts, and more, you'll also get, what else do you think you're going to get? The people. You're going to get access to the people, because you need those as part of your system. We want to be on your team, okay? 12 weeks of access to 3 types of group coaching calls per week. You've got Q&A directly with me. You got sales and pricing mastery, and you got process this. So we're making sure you're hyper efficient on the back end, that you know your pricing and your selling skills, and then any questions about marketing, anything at all, you get to ask those once per week. Copywriting services, like, I don't know how to express my value online. I don't know how to write those things. We've got your back. We can take care of those. Done for you social media posting, okay? You ain't got no time for that. Custom social media banners and graphics as well. Yes, we're going to make sure that you shine online so that those clients, they see you and go, oh, they get it. That's the person I want to work with. One-on-one accountability meetings every week. No, you don't just get to disappear. We're going to make sure you're making progress to your dream firm every single week, one-on-one. Plus, my team will generate book calls with your prospective dream clients for you with no advertising spend required. All of this is included in the program. No upsells, nothing like that. This is all included in the program, okay? In addition to the step-by-step process to create your dream firm and our entire team of experts, that's the people, on your side to help you, you'll also get, I wonder who's been paying attention. What else are you going to get here? The tool to replace the tools. That is a big part here. This is a very big part. Something we're very excited about here at Dream Firms. So DreamLeads.App. You guys may have seen a little bit about this, and my slideshow is going bonkers right now, all over the place. Let me just jump to where I want to be, because for some reason it's not working the way I want. DreamLeads.App offers everything in this list in one software customized specifically to the accounting industry and specifically to your firm. We're talking email marketing, SMS marketing, unlimited sales funnels, website builder, call tracking, inbound and outbound dialing, surveys and forms, booking appointments, CRM pipeline management, website management, tracking and analytics, course and products, reputation management, and even social media posting. It's gotten even better since we created this slide, and it gets better literally every single week. It's insane how awesome this thing is. And think about it. If you had to go and buy all these different tools, then you got to get them to integrate and talk to each other, and they're not built specifically for the accounting industry. And then you have to write the copy, you have to hire the consultants, but they don't understand the accounting industry at all. And it's like, wow. And then 10 years later, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars later, you have this mess of a software that's terrible. Just get DreamLeads.App as a part of the Create Your Dream Firm program. Do you see now how the Create Your Dream Firm program unlocks the power of client acquisition 2.0 by giving you all the aspects of a successful dream client marketing system? The people, our cutting edge experts on your team, our copywriters, our designers, me, Ine Jackson with Process This, our whole team, the wealth of our knowledge, all the entrepreneurial accountants creating their dream firms, giving you best in-class advice because they're already around the bend. They know where you're going. They can give you that insight, the process, step-by-step checklists, guides, templates, like all the wonderful things that we have. You get all of these. The tool, DreamLeads.App, it's what we use to fuel our own business. It's what all of our clients use to fuel their businesses. Saves them unbelievable amounts of time and gives them the result that they want. So here's a recap of what you can expect from the Create Your Dream Firm program. 12 weeks of access to the Dream Firms Network, our private community of only entrepreneurial accountants. 12 weeks of access to our vault of training materials, including templates, checklists, pre-written email copy, advertising scripts, and on-demand training with step-by-step instructions. 12 weeks of access to 3 different types of group coaching calls per week: Q&A, sales mastery, sales and pricing mastery, process this. And then you'll also get 12 weeks of access to our proprietary all-in-one marketing and sales software, DreamLeads.App, built specifically for the entrepreneurial accountant, and 12 weeks of done-for-you lead generation, graphic design, and copywriting. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Honestly, I know I've got a little ESP going on, but I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do this. If you keep spending your time the same way you always have, you will keep getting the same results. You must dedicate the time to change how your business operates by implementing the systems that win back your time and have been proven to work by your peers, like Amanda McGowan. Simplify what seemed so complex. In a matter of a couple months, I've taken back control of my firm. I am onboarding clients and staff smarter, creating systems that free up my time and growing my business. Highly recommend this program to any tax professional. And this is, all right, there we go. Now, I know this is where excuses start to fly through your head, and there is a saying I love about excuses. You can be good at making excuses, or you can be good at making money. Please choose wisely. And I know that sounds harsh, but the truth can be hard to hear sometimes. Another harsh truth is, doing what you've always done, the old way, will keep you treading water. If you are serious about hitting your growth goals by attracting and winning the business of your dream clients, you have to take action now. We're offering an insane free bonus for those who are tired of waiting and are ready to create their dream firm. We'll have our web design team create a custom website that you're actually proud of, crazy concept, sorry CPA site pollutions, and generates appointments for you on autopilot 100% for free when you reserve your start date for the Create Your Dream Firm program. That's a value of $2,000, and you're going to get it 100% for free as a part of the program. So, and if you're curious, like, well, how does that whole like web thing work online? It works like this. Ken and Julie, 80 grand, new clients, and they fired a $40,000 a year client, replaced that revenue, and grew by another 40. Again, bad client, high dollar amount, didn't matter. Knew they had to get rid of them, replaced them through the internet. Nothing short of amazing. On track to add 100 grand. They surpassed that when they wrote this review, just to be clear. They're crushing it, on fire right now. Now, here's the deal. I'm one person. I have limited resources, and I wish I could, but I cannot dedicate the time to qualify you myself. This is very much an application. We've got a stellar record online and stellar results for a reason. We don't accept just anybody. I need to stay focused on generating those results for those currently invested in the program, hopefully soon to be you. But there is very good news. You'll apply via phone consultation with one of my highly trained Dream Firm advisors to see if you are a good fit for our program. However, please do not waste their time or my time or your time, more importantly. If you do not, if the following, right, do not apply if the following applies to you. Do not apply, okay? If this is you, do not apply if this follows you. You want people to buy from you for high prices, but won't invest in your own firm at a similar level, okay? We do not accept do as I say, not as I do, people. This is known as the no politicians clause, right? I want people to spend $1,500 a month with my firm. Oh, you want me to spend $50? No way. Don't, please, like, don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. It's not do as I say, not as I do, right? We don't want that. You are not the owner of your firm. If you're not the owner of the firm, please do not apply. And you enjoy being everything to everybody. You love wearing all the hats. You love being a generalist. please do not apply. We are not for you. That is not how this works. You need to be willing to become a specialist, or you're already one and you want to accelerate it, okay? Please apply if the following applies to you. You have a growth goal of at least $50,000 in the next 12 months and are dead serious about reaching it, not flirting with it, very serious. You are the owner of the firm. And finally, the last point is you're excited to make more profit per client by working with your dream clients, by becoming the go-to expert for your dream clients, right? You want more profit per client? Well, guess what? You want to work with them by becoming the go-to expert. That's what you want. Please apply. Now, in order to do that, just go to dreamfirms.com/now. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link right in the chat right now. So again, you just need to go to www.dreamfirms.com/now, and that will take you to a link that you will be able to book a time to explore the program and ultimately what it works. Your dream firm is closer than you think. And now is your chance to get one step closer to it by booking your call now. Again, dreamfirms.com/now. Here's a review from Tim, because I know a lot of you, I was talking to a client earlier today. He's like, Tyler, it's like I got fresh Listerine in my mouth. I bought these other things. They were awful. I'm so glad that I decided to trust in you. And Tim felt the same way. Tyler's Create Your Dream Firm program has been life-changing for me. Other programs promise you a lot of hopes and dreams. This one delivers what it promises. The step-by-step modules for getting the results that I want in my firm was the key reason this program was so effective for me. I very highly recommend the program to any firm owner that feels overwhelmed with too many of the wrong clients and or not enough of the right ones. Don't wait. We only work with a select number of firms at a time to ensure they get the attention they deserve. These spots are highly sought after. If you are tired of waiting for things to happen and are ready to make them happen, you need to take action right now. Dreamfirms.com/now. And one final one from Lisa. Maybe you're in that solopreneur mode and you're looking to ultimately still grow. $30,000 in recurring revenue in 3 months. The Create Your Dream Firm program helped me to create systems that run without me. You will see a return on the investment within the first few weeks of implementing the tools. If you want to control your practice and not allow the practice to control you, start the Dream Firms program. And again, that is https://www.dreamfirms.com/now. Hopefully that link is going to be something that ultimately works better. And again, access the link below. It will be in the chat, dreamfirms.com/now. You'll be able to book a call. If you're having a hard time accessing the link for any reason, go directly to dreamfirms.com. And we have links on the site that will allow you to click and book directly into a call where you'll be able to speak with a Dream Firms advisor to make sure that this is ultimately a great fit for you and a great fit for us. And I sincerely hope that is the case. So I have to run. I am just a little late for a call. I apologize for the small technical hiccups with the slideshow today, but I think I did an okay job given the technical difficulties, and sincerely hope we have a chance to ultimately create your dream firm. And as always, I always forget this one thing. What is that one thing? Remember, only you can create your dream firm, but we are here to help you every single step of the way. Dreamfirms.com/now. My name is Tyler S. Clark, and I cannot wait to see you on the inside. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your workday, everyone. And more importantly, take action now, because your dream clients do not want to wait any longer than they have to be able to access your awesome advice and guidance. Have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you very soon.